Yeah, so I'm Matt Sykes. I'm Regional Director for JD Ross in the UK and Europe. So I manage three teams. That's JD Ross London Perm, Contract, and then JD Ross Amsterdam. I've been with the business for almost 7 years now. I was initially drawn to Opus because of the links between energy and technology. They were the two brands that Opus was focused on. And when I previously worked in the energy sector was always the nuts and bolts side of the industry. But I saw that the industry was changing massively away from that and towards advancements in technology was what was driving the change. So I saw it massively advantageous to be part of a business that had technology at its heart. In terms of why I stayed, the people, essentially, the people, the attitude of the people, it felt that everyone was galvanized together towards a common goal, and those relationships that I built with the people in my team, but also the people senior to me as well. I think it's the concept that Opus constantly raises the bar. We are never satisfied, so as soon as we achieve a goal or an objective, we're constantly looking at what's next, what we could be doing more of, what we could be doing differently, how it could be better. I think Opus has always pushed me, as I just mentioned, around raising the bar. It's always given me opportunities to progress in my career through, I think, through the difficult times is an important aspect of that. It's not been plain sailing all the way through, but I've always known that I've had the backing of the business, especially the people above me, are always giving me those opportunities to go and to learn new things, take on more responsibility. Recently, I went to Australia, for example, with the business, which was, a learning curve for me and something that, I won't forget, an unforgettable experience. I think it's a concept. So there's a concept and a mantra that we have within the business, which is leaders eat last. And that's really important to us, is that we recognize as a leader that we are working for the people in our teams, not the people in our teams are working for us. So that changes the idea of the dynamic, which is, we are there to support those people, and that goes for the leaders that I lead, but also the people that they lead as well. They are the most important people because they're the individuals who are generating revenue for the business, and we're here to support them. I think we strike a good balance at Opus. We've got that high-performing element of the environment. We are also mature in the way that we approach recruitment. We give people autonomy, we give people flexibility. We have hybrid working, for example. We allow people to express themselves, to be themselves, to run their desks in the way that they see it should be run. One significant, life event that always sticks with me when it happens for people in my teams, and that's buying a house. And there's numerous examples of people who have joined our business a little bit lost in their career, lost in life in some cases, but individuals who through this job have used it to facilitate getting on the property ladder in their mid-20s. I think through challenging them, it's a combination of support and challenge. They know that although yes, those expectations are high, that I will support them in every step of that journey. So it's just striking that balance between the challenge and the support. I think the most important value to me is constantly evolve. We are in a kind of transitional position within the marketplace as far as the recruitment industry is concerned at the moment. Technology is becoming a bigger part of what we do day to day, especially AI. And I think the role of who and what a recruitment consultant is and what a recruitment consultant does is already changing, but will change even more so over the next few years. So we have to evolve. We have to be at the forefront of how our industry is changing and be pioneering and trailblazing in how we go and evolve what an agency industry recruitment consultant role looks like, so that we don't get left behind. In fact, we are a part of defining, what that looks like in a new world. I think my consistency. I think everybody knows what they're going to get from me every single day, which is my all.